How dare you? How dare you break the veneer?
How dare you interrupt my
How
intro?
dare you?
How dare you interrupt my poorly planned monologue? Jeez, it's almost as though I wanted someone to interrupt me so I wouldn't have to keep talking.
Good.
I
All
crap
planned.
for you.
See, this is where everyone doesn't know that this whole section has been scripted up to this point, including the words I'm saying right now, and Jonathan's laugh just there. This has all been scripted.
I read laugh track. Did I do it right?
Yeah, good. Okay. Oh, well,
Yeah,
now he's
good
fucked
job.
it up. God damn it, Jonathan.
Good job. What's up?
Riggedy dong.
All right.
What's up,
Hey,
guys?
everyone. It's my good, beautiful man, my Brennan. He is here.
What's up? What's going on, guys?
It's been a while. It's been
Yeah, it has been a while, but it's been good.
It's only
What's
been
up?
2 weeks.
What's going on,
but
guys?
For us, it's been longer. So
Foxy looking good, my man. Hello, Papa Kush. What's going on? Here, take my money, you beautiful bastards. Dark Sage with another subscribe. Thank you for 2 months in a row, Mr. Dark Sage.
yeah, you're beautiful. But yeah, we're back in
beautiful,
Blackrot. We're going to be playing some role playing in 5e D&D, the standard beautiful stuffs. We've got our beautiful boy Ref here. We've got our beautiful boy Jarren here, and returning for the second week will be Bertram, who will be playing in the game from this point onwards, I believe.
Yep.
So that's
until he
fucking
dies.
sick.
So
Yeah.
that's something.
Things to get out of the way.
Yes.
In 2 weeks, I won't be here, so we won't be running Blackrot in 2 weeks' time. But next week is still on, perfectly fine as scheduled, unless something goes horrifically awry in the next week.
We all die.
Someone actually breaks a leg.
Someone actually
interesting-
dies.
Anything interesting happen in anyone's lives?
I'm the proud owner of a $200 board game, and I have no regrets. It weighs 20 pounds.
What board game?
Gloomhaven.
Oh, okay.
Which
I do
one?
not know what this is, but good job, my boy.
It's the first thing I've ever heard called a legacy game, but basically you can play through it in sessions, and as you
Oh,
play
I
through it,
see.
you unlock new things that you can do in the game.
Okay, yeah. So it's just like endless replayability.
Yeah, like I opened up the box, and you can play as different classes. There are 4 classes that are unlocked when you start. There's like 14 or 15 classes in the box, but they're all sealed, and by completing objectives in game, you like achieve the ability to break it open and play that new person. So I
Yeah,
thought
it
that's pretty cool.
looks very D&D like
Yeah.
as a board game. So interesting. Looks fun. But yeah,
Yeah.
Frosty, what have you been up to since it's been longer for you?
Oh my god. I've literally been working. I've been working like every day, pretty much, which has been good. I've just been saving up. I've just been saving up money because I'm applying for an apartment, which hopefully I will figure out tomorrow whether or not I got it. And if I did, then that means that I'm going to get my rig back. I'm going to be back as usual because right now I'm not on my computer, right? So it's been a shit ton of work since I've been gone, which has been not like I wouldn't say fun, but it's been good just because, like, as most of you know, I was like in a bad financial spot. So it's just like, okay, fuck it, just buckle down and work like a shit ton of hours. So
Yeah, so you're free.
yeah, but hello everyone. Hi Warkaiser, and what's up Dark Sage and Peoples. I don't know who else is here.
Well, says anybody has anything else they want to get out of the way? Do you guys, Tripper, do you want to give us like a little brief rundown of the 2E game actually?
So, yeah, might as well. We talked about it last Tuesday. It didn't happen last Thursday because we were a bit preoccupied trying to finish something else up. But this week it's going to be happening. I'm going to be running first, and that probably sounds weird to anyone who knows about D&D because this is a sort of non-standard thing. It's been done before by other people, but we just want to do it because it's fun, and we've been doing it, me and Jonathan. We haven't had a chance to do it in a couple weeks, few weeks now, in person. So we thought we'd throw it on stream, and that might keep us more consistent. And also, it's just a fun thing to do, and hopefully fun to watch. So, yeah.
Nice. All right, so yeah, the premiere of that game will be this Thursday, which will be sick.
Damn right.
Hell
But-
yeah.
I'll get into a quick recap, and then we'll get into the game, I think. So, the last time we played, and let's go a bit further back than that, so we get like the Bertram story in as well. The players, Ref and Jarren, the OG2, the most consistent group thus far, the brothers, the half-orcs, arrived back in their hometown of Thetch to find things a little bit better than when they were actually last here, but that's just because when they were last here, it was a town that was subject to famine and disease. They arrived to a bunch of very different and changed circumstances and people. One of whom being their old friend who found them and their mother when they were just kids in the snow, the Sleet Warden, protector of the town, Bertram Finlay, who they interacted with for a while and warned them off staying in the town, because he and the players had found and acknowledged that something kind of fucky was going on. So after that, the players, completely ignoring and rejecting Bertram's warning, went out into the wilds to go investigate a artifact that Jarren had sort of been detecting nearby and was told was still somewhere around, and was investigating just the site that it was located at. Accidentally activating some sort of weird ritual, they were witness to some horrors for about 2 weeks, and when they emerged back into what one might call the material plane, they found their home had changed a lot for just 2 weeks. Meeting with a very interesting young halfling man. They managed to follow him and eventually learnt of his wife's death and the fact that more people were disappearing from the town. Apparently, there has been a spread of famine since all the food has rotted away, and everybody's having a not super nice time. But fortunately, we're going to be jumping back in and seeing what the players can do about that. So, you guys are currently standing outside the Old Warden's Keep, where the lords and the people who sort of have most of the money and power in the town stay. You decided on setting back off to the Charstone Inn, I believe, to look into the disappearance of Solveig's daughter, Boddle. Almost on cue, the second that one of you takes a step forward into the snow, you hear the doors behind you creak open, and a nervous-looking boy with sort of freckles and straw blonde hair stands there dressed in servant's clothes. Master Finn, I'm afraid that Freya Rada requests your presence for counsel on the funeral. And Finn sort of turns around to you, head down, and then looks up at you with a somber look. I'm sorry, boys. I've been holding off on meeting with him. But when the most powerful man in town calls for you, you've got to go. Tell Blaz I'm coming. I'll talk to him about his daughter. He looks back at the two of you and just sort of nods. Good luck.
We'll take care of it.
And he turns around and heads inside. And you two are once again left alone in the snow, about to head forward to the Charstone Inn, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you guys head over, and you see again this sort of like mostly brick that has been like blackened with smoke and with fire. This sort of beautiful inn, but once again the chimneys atop it are currently unlit. You don't know exactly why. The snow as you travel towards it is thicker than you've seen in the town in years, with the only thing like discerning any sort of pathway is the occasional set of footprints that travel through it, indicating somebody on their daily routine. You finally reach the Charstone Inn, and you start to hear some sounds of sort of raucous noise from inside. Let me just fucking... God damn it. Okay. You start to hear the sound of like some raucous noise from inside, more so than usual. In fact, it sounds as if some sort of scuffle or like argument is going on. There's sort of some people jeering, and you hear some like clattering happening from inside.
Yeah, just rush on in.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As soon as you get up to the doors to like put your hands on it, Jarren, since you're sort of like taking the initiative on this and running forwards first, the doors slam open, sending two bodies crashing through it just past you. Snow scatters into the air as you see one of these forms manage to sort of get his bearings quicker than the other one, pinning them down with their knees into the snow. The man who's pinned is wearing this sort of fine armor that's sort of like smoldering, and you recognize it. And though you have no clean sign of his face, you can see and tell that he is a Sleet Warden. The man who's pinning him down currently is this sort of portly-looking man with a wide face and broad shoulders. His sort of cheeks fill all the way down to his chin, giving his face a very round-looking appearance. But he has a very fierce-looking expression on his face. My daughter He's dead because of you. Sorry, go ahead.
I was about to say no idea who's on top of him, but now I know who's on top of him.
Okay. But yeah, he raises a fist, and just as he does, his weight shifts, and Bertram manages to get his knee directly into the man's groin, rolling him over and pinning the man down. Brennan, what do you want to do?
I would like to, without saying a word, punch him in the face over and over until he's bloody pulp.
Okay.
Or until one of the boys stops me.
Yeah, geez, you just keep, like, laying into this man, and just blood is flying. Ref, you watch as a man who you sort of have believed in so much starts beating this man's face in, and you're just hearing laughter echoing in your mind.
Ref has a sort of morbid interest in what Bertram's doing. He's just watching.
Yeah, you see like almost in slow motion as your brain seems to focus on these moments as you hear this laughter echoing in your mind. You see like Bertram's fist impact with the man's face, and you hear this sickening crunch as you can definitely tell the man's nose is broken. And Bertram sort of like sends his blood flying into the white snow. You see the man try and bite at Bertram, and Bertram grab him by the hair and slam his head into the ground, pulling his hand away, and he's got like a hand
very
of
soon
hair
into this, Jarren would try to interrupt.
Yeah, okay, so you're running forwards, that's what you'll do. The laughter in your heads, both of you, is getting louder and louder, and you're hearing in the background these sort of like cries, the gasps of horror, as from the sort of like patrons of the tavern who are sort of like gathering at the door trying to get a good eye. Two forms begin pushing their way through to the shop group. Jarren, you're like running forward, so you don't see this, but Ref, you see there's this sort of skinny, boyish form who spreads his arms out as if trying to block the incident from the sights of the patrons, and that's just the crowd. Please, this is Sleep Warden business. Please, go about your day. This is just an incident of assault against a Sleep Warden. And the other individual who runs out seems to be Solveig, who seems to be heading straight towards Bertram and Esmond as well. So, you're running towards... what is your plan, Jarren?
To break them up.
Okay, so roll me an athletics check, I guess, to pull Bertram off him. And Bertram, I guess you roll me an athletics check unless, like, the second you feel somebody grab you, you're gonna, like, be amenable to that.
I'm gonna resist it, but without looking, if I can resist it, I'm also gonna try and attack whoever just grabbed me. Ooh, nice. Look at this fucking tie.
Yeah.
So there's a thing in D&D called Defender's Advantage. In this circumstance, Bertram is defending.
I imagine he can't attack me though.
Yeah. So basically what happens is you grab him by the shoulder and he just like whips around, like raises a fist, and you just like move slightly backwards as the fist just goes past your face. And you see this man on the ground is almost entirely unconscious, and you can actually hear like a from his breathing as like Bertram's still got him pinned down, but he's like now turned around facing you, just missing his swing.
Don't you fuck.
How many fucking times have I told you, Bertram, no fighting in my inn? I'm not in the fucking mood for it right now. Solveig is sort of like charged up.
Well, we're outside, so I thought it'd be fine.
Yeah, as that happens, this young boy comes up and grabs like Solveig, like looking at you, Jarren, just sort of like grabs Solveig by the arms, like, please, Sleep Warden business. He'll be fine. I'm sorry, what?
Don't mind him.
Like a hand on a blade.
Yeah, I look down at I look down at you, Bertram. Get up.
Don't mind him, Farnby. I'll fucking give him a good spanking when I get home. Teach him his place.
Please.
You two know each other then? Alright. Okay. You see, like, the slight blade that had been pulled out just, like, puts back into its sheath as he, like, sort of moves his cloak, and he goes to, like, start talking to Solveig to, like, sort of calm him down.
Yeah, I'll just kind of, like, hold my arm up for Farnby.
Okay, yeah, Farnby will help you up first, then.
Yeah. And when he helps me up, you guys notice very much that, like, Bertram just kind of, like, stumbles on his feet a little bit and kind of gets his balance resting on Farnby. He
pulls you to your feet and you, like, stumble forwards and, like, your shoulder, like, hits into him and he, like, holds you, like, around the arm and is, like, trying to keep you on your feet.
Yeah, at this point, do we realize he's been drinking?
Yes. You can smell it, like, now that sort of the adrenaline has calmed down from the immediate moment. Keep that fuck out of my tavern. The two of you. Please. Solveig, like, turns around and like starts like ushering the patrons back inside, like closes the doors, leaving the rest of you outside alone.
Is Bertram on the ground currently?
No,
he's like
I'm
leaning
standing.
into Farnby, like Farnby's having to like support him and hold him
Yeah,
up. He's clearly very drunk and sort of like swaying.
yeah. I'll just get on the other side of Bertram and look at Farnby and be like, "I'll take it from here," and I'll support Bertram's other side and just be like, "I guess you haven't lost it."
We'll do it together. He's quite wobbly.
Good point.
Hold on. Walk me over near the son of a bitch. I point towards the guy on the ground.
They like
Yeah, I go to like after he's been. I would have checked to make sure this guy is still breathing.
Okay, roll me a medicine check.
Tell me again who this guy on the
Really,
ground.
I just want to know if he's breathing. That's all I want to know.
Yeah, okay.
Like, is he conscious?
He is still
moving?
breathing right now. Yeah, that's easy
Okay.
to tell.
But he's not
We don't
moving.
know for how long, but he is breathing right now.
Okay. Yeah, in that case, I would
This
like
is
to
the
do a
guy.
medicine check.
Thank you. Okay.
You can roll me a history check to see if you know him, Ref or
Okay.
Jarren. Bertram, you know him.
Yeah.
Nope, but I will do medicine.
Yeah, Ref.
Okay.
Ref doesn't care. He's an enemy.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you guys don't know who he is. Bertram, you know he's the owner of a farm, whose daughter evidently went missing. Medicine, yes. So it seems like he's probably got a broken rib that maybe like inconveniently pressing against his lung, but you like check and you don't think his lung has been pierced. It'd be making like a different kind of noise, and you'd hear the sort of the choking occasionally of like the lungs filling with blood. So you think he'll be okay as long as he like is able to rest and gets that rib put back in place, probably at Fettelhalf.
Okay. Well, I didn't think I'd be seeing the clerics today. And I just kind of go to like get under his shoulders and start moving in that direction.
So what was
Who,
that all about,
Esmond?
Father?
Esmond's completely unconscious, but yeah, you can like try and drag him.
I mean, I'm a decently strong boy.
Yeah, it's just he's a very like sort of chubby boy as well. So
Mm.
you'll be moving quite slowly, but you'll be able to do it if you want to.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Yeah. How close am I to Esmond?
You're like 10 feet away right now.
Okay. Because I was telling them to bring me closer to Esmond.
I'd do it.
Yeah. They're both like bringing you forwards as
it's
like
it's one of
Sharon just
my
gets into his feet.
gloves. Just bring me closer.
I'll get it for you.
Oh, that's okay, boy. I got it. And if we get close to Esmond, I would like to completely just just get out of these two
Fall on him.
grasp and I want to kick him as hard as I can in the head.
All right. Yeah. As like Jarren's like helping him, like he's got him by the shoulders, like pulling him to his feet. Like you're like, all right, perfect position for a kick. He's like at waist height. So you're gonna make me.
Is there anything I can do to keep him from kicking
I'll say
him?
you're providing him half cover right now, so it's a +2 AC.
Okay, I was gonna suggest if I could take the kick.
If
Instead. If you give him 75%, and if it hits within a range, it hits him.
roll me a perception check to see how much you notice this. If you notice it,
good.
you can.
That's fair.
You can make
Because what it would look like,
He's just hobbling towards.
from what I think is that it just
Yeah.
looks like a drunken guy hobbling, and then all of a sudden he just gains his composure and just
That's
boots
what I'm
this guy in
thinking,
the
yeah.
face.
I think, the only reason I would have reason to suspect is the fact that you seem to fight and get violent when you're drunk a lot.
Yeah.
So
What
perception check.
do you want me to roll?
Yeah, you're so focused on like this guy's rib and trying to avoid like pressing your elbow into it as you're picking him up. Anything that would like make this worse. Make me just a attack roll with proficiency, so strength plus proficiency.
Okay.
That will definitely.
That's a strength save.
yes, that's
proficiency.
That's with his, that's
Oh, is it the
basically
same thing? Okay.
Yeah, because it adds his proficiency. So, yeah. So you just boot this guy in the face. What's your strength mod? It's a +1.
+1.
So he takes 2 damage, and his body like falls out of your hands, Jarren, and like hits the ground completely. Now, like you're still hearing the breathing, but it's just...
Can I make a dex to see if I don't fall over?
Yep. Make me a dex save.
Yeah.
DC 14. Okay, you
Yes,
just
it's
make
like-
it, and as you do fall over, but you fall directly backwards into Jarren and like and fucking
And
Farnby,
Farnby.
who like managed to grab you. Also,
Ah.
for Farnby's appearance, this is how Farnby looks.
Oh, thank you. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What a guy. Something I'd like to do after he has, after I know that like he's not just gonna fall over Bertram.
Yeah.
Can I look over Esmond to see if he has one of Bertram's gloves?
Okay, roll me
on
a
him,
perception check.
obviously. Yeah.
But yeah, Jarren, I think you're being quite protective of Esmond at this point, so you're like gonna be
Making
aware
sure
of
he's
anything else
not
that would
dying.
happen. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not immediately dying, but
Yeah.
he's failed a death save.
Oh, you got an
Oh,
8.
then yeah, like that's what I mean by dying. Can I stabilize?
Okay. Yes, you can stabilize him. Roll me a medicine check.
Yep.
Because. Okay, 2 failed death saves.
Nope.
Alright, failed medicine check. We're still on 2 failed death saves. You can make another medicine check. Alright, you managed to basically... You notice that one of his lungs is filling with liquid, and just managed to basically like put enough pressure on it in an interesting basically place where it seems like almost like the rib right now is plugging whatever puncture has happened in the lung.
Nice.
As long as you keep pressure in there, no more liquid will go into his lungs.
Yeah, I just kind of look over at Bertram. I know you're drunk, but hopefully you understand this. There's been enough death. Calm the fuck down.
Yeah, we'll see.
He's
No,
got to have a good reason for it. Look him over for his glove.
you would. Yeah, you got
Yeah.
an 8, right? So
Yeah, you didn't see
Yeah.
it.
So yeah, I didn't see it, so I'm like,
I-
hey, brother, look him over for it.
my gauntlet's still on.
Oh,
Yeah,
you have
I
both
was-
your gauntlets. Oh, shit. Yeah, oh, man. Yeah, no, I'm just taking...
Farnby's also like holding you like,
Yeah,
that's probably enough, Bertram. I think he gets the message.
it's so perfect. I just have blind faith in you, so I don't even look at your hands. I'm just
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
yeah, look him
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah, so I'll just kind of do this pathetic, like it's where I spit, so it's like, but it doesn't go far enough to hit Esmond, and it kind of just dribbles down. Like a lot of it gets caught and dribbles because the wind
Yeah, like
blows it
half
back.
of it sort of like falls like 3 feet forwards, the other bit just like starts going down into your beard.
Give
We
me
don't
hope.
have time for this, Ref.
Farnby like picks up his wineskin and like puts it towards your mouth.
Yeah,
It's Bertram.
yeah, I'll just take it. And
Right, and currently he is preventing us from figuring out what's behind whatever the hell
He
is
can
happening.
help us.
I just look at him like maybe if he was sober, but that doesn't seem to really be at any time.
I mean, he's never hit us while he was drunk. He can help us. Come on, brother.
we're gonna stand outside with our cocks freezing off in the cold,
No,
or are you gonna get me the fuck inside?
come on.
Okay,
Come on, Dad.
we can get you somewhere. It's fine.
Yeah, I start helping him into the inn.
Good
Into
luck.
the
So they'll be
Charleston Inn.
pissed. Yeah, and I just start trying to get Esmond to the Paris.
You're bringing him to the Charstone Inn or somewhere else.
I mean, that's right next to us, right? I know it's the one he just came out of. Yeah.
You explicitly heard Solveig said, "Don't get that fucker in my inn like ever
Yeah.
again." When
Yeah,
he got
yeah.
kicked out. But it's up to you if you want. to.
No, Ref's not that stupid.
Yeah,
yeah.
I was just checking like the intelligence levels.
Thank
of-
you. No, because I was thinking he's stupid enough to walk right back into the inn he was told he shouldn't go back into. Yeah, no, he's gonna start taking you to. What's the nearest building that's not the Charstone?
Let me check.
Okay.
Well, you could just take me to your mom's house.
If
Sick burn. I mean, no, actually, very logical. Very logical.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm just wondering if that's super far compared to some other buildings.
A little way down, like 5 buildings down, there is another. There's a pub called Whitewood Pub and Board.
Oh, and I assume that's exponentially closer than our mom's house.
Yeah.
Okay, then we're going there. Yep.
I'm down with that. It's a pub, so do it.
Yeah, that's the only other like sort of tavern in town. So.
When you're done with that lout, Jarren, we're gonna be in the pub.
Whatever.
Well, I suppose since you boys didn't leave, you can drink. I left you. Let's go.
Sure.
Yeah, I start hauling him.
Enough drinks for right now. Bertram, we were supposed to be doing a mission today.
Right. Just one, what we think.
Yeah. Yeah, just one can't hurt.
Just
Alright.
one.
Yeah, and you, I'm assuming, Ref and Farby
yes.
bring him over to the Whitewood pub board?
Yeah.
Nice.
Do I
Yeah,
know...
you enter...
Mm.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. Do I know Farnby personally?
No.
Ref? Okay.
You've never met this man before.
Okay, but just the fact that he's like seems to be protecting Bertram is enough for me.
Make
You were saying?
me a perception check.
Okay. Yeah.
What did you get?
17.
17.
17. Okay, you notice that he has a sigil of, like, the Sleep Wardens.
Nice. Okay, so he works
So,
for
like-
them or is one.
Yeah, like, stitched into, sort of, like, part of the leathers on his shoulder.
Okay, got it.
Yeah, but
So
he's not wearing the same,
reinforcements,
like...
boys.
He's not wearing the same armor that's on Bertram.
Yeah, he's probably like an initiate or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you enter
All right.
into this sort of, like, pub. The white, this sort of, this, like, beech wood, white logs that make up this building. As you get brought in, this pub seems to be way more of a chilled out one than Solveig. Solveig sort of has all sorts from around the town. This one just seems to have more people just sort of like sitting down. There's a couple of people just reading, a couple of people like holding their heads in their hands, but they don't seem to be like out of their minds drunk or anything.
Yeah.
And it seems like this place is more, the purpose of it is more around like actually being an inn and serving food than just the drinking aspect.
Okay. As soon as we get inside, I'll call over. Do they have like servers or a bar specifically?
There is a woman currently, a very beautiful blonde-haired woman currently behind the, working behind the tavern. She seems to be like, just as you enter, like laying out a couple of plates and like smiling at a few patrons who are like sort of sitting at the front bench of the bar.
Hey, woman! 2 ales.
All right, coming up. She like calls over, and you go find a table.
Yeah.
Sit at.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'll prop Bertram into a chair.
Okay, cool. So yeah, it's
Yeah,
like this.
yeah,
it's
you
like,
put me into one like regular, and then I'll lightly like
I think
going this way.
yeah, like Farnby grabs you and like moves you over to one of like the bench booth table
Yeah.
sort of things instead. Yeah.
Good
And, like
idea.
slides in next to him.
Yeah.
So, if you don't mind me asking, how do you know the Drake Slayer?
What did you just call him?
But the Drake Slayer, that's what everyone in. Do you not know his actual titles? Bertram.
I only know him as Dad.
I just
He
look
sort
up
of like
at
has
Farnby
sort of
like,
like a surprised
"That
look
would-
on his face.
Yeah, I
It's
just
not
say
what
that
you
super
think.
super nonchalant. Yeah, I'm like,
Okay,
I guess
all right.
maybe not what you think.
I just look kind of sad down at the table, like a
yeah,
child.
yeah. I'll look up
Yeah.
at Farnby, just not what you think. I wouldn't fucking arc unless I have.
All right. Okay. Yeah, of course. So how do you know him then?
He watched over me and my brother when we were little. Helped our mother when she was taking care of us.
You see a small like hand appear from the side of the table, like reaching up and placing 2 mugs down. As you see like this little girl like scurry away.
Oh.
Yeah, I would just sort of like I kind of like grab at her as she walks away. I probably wouldn't reach her though. It's just very like
Yeah, you like grab towards her and your arm just like limply goes past. Thank you very much, young miss. Like slides one of the mugs towards you.
Ruben, unrelated, but could you show to players Bertram? I can't find his picture. for some reason.
Yes, apologies.
I just want to
I've
have
got
him up, basically.
Yeah, I've got him on like just him right now.
Thank you.
All players. There he is.
Thank you. Yeah. Awesome.
Cool. Yeah. So. All right. I think you trust this one, Bertram.
enough.
All right.
Yes.
Good. We're investigating the town because, well, Bertram reported that there was something wrong with it. See?
Me and my brother are looking into things too. We can help
Yeah.
each other.
Right now we're looking into something that was stalking us on our way.
What exactly?
Bertram said he knew what it was, said that two of his friends had encountered it. Big thing. Sniffing and following.
It's like
So-
a fish, but a wolf.
Yeah,
Seen it
like
before.
that.
The blackfish.
If that's what you want to call it.
Whoa. Who were the friends? Were they us?
Were they then?
Like I'm looking at Farnby, and then Farnby's looking at Bertram.
yeah, and then like wait a second, it's like, I was them.
Makes sense then.
Oh, so you've encountered it?
Yes. Kind of. I think.
I think we've had much of the same sort of circumstance as you.
Alright. So, you got any leads?
Well, Bertram said that once we arrived, because it was a couple of weeks' journey, and he needed a drink, so as soon as we arrived, he went down to the tavern, and we've been here about 5 hours.
Oh, it's not long at all. Alright.
No, so we don't have any leads yet.
Alright. Me and my brother were fitting to look somewheres. I need to ask him to remind me where exactly that was. I think it was in the wilderness somewhere. We were looking.
You think
He
you
can
can
tell
help us
you
with
better.
the wolf?
I'm sorry?
The wolf fish? You think you can help us?
Maybe. I need to. Best wait for my brother. He knows more about the particulars.
Alright. Alright. Understood. And we're going to cut over to Jarren, who is heading over to this, what looks almost like it's a building that looks like it was probably a very large stables at one point that has been converted. You can see very visibly like windows have been placed like kind of mishmashedly across the actual building itself, and there is a large sort of sign painted with like a broiling fire just hanging above the entrance, and this is Fettelhearth, the healer's hut.
Yeah, I'm just dragging the unconscious body in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you get to the door and you like reach the door and try its handle when it's locked.
Knock on it.
One moment. And you wait for a little bit as I look up the NPC. You wait at the door as she looks for some things, stands to the door, and I look up the NPC because I don't know where the fuck. Getting angry.
You good, dog?
No, you should be angry.
I know her last
Get
name.
angry.
Ah, found it. Okay. This this woman with brown hair and sort of like a largest nose, dressed in sort of these black cloth, just like creaks open the door, just like a tiny hatch. Can I help you? You're not needing food or trying to treat any hunger. We're getting lots of requests for that.
No.
She like looks past you and like sees like you're like around leaning against your shoulder with one hand like pressed against his chest. This man. Right. Okay, please come inside.
Yeah. And I just put him in, ring him in.
Yeah, the moment you enter, you're like hit with this extreme warmth. Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
And this isn't going to be super long. It's not going to be like a big roleplay thing. I'll just describe to you what you see, and then you can leave. Okay.
Nothing.
So the only thing that you'll notice is something that's right in your face, which is that this woman, this cleric, whatever she is, seems to around her head have a mummified like human head as like a necklace.
The fuck?
This is like around her neck.
Damn.
Oh!
Right, I can take it from here, please. Like tries to get the body off you.
Sure.
Well, the guy off you who's not a body, still alive.
Yeah. Keep pressure until you can alleviate that.
Understood. Don't worry. And she like you as soon as you she like fully opened the door. By the way, you were hit by this incredible warmth from within the room. Like this entire place is extremely warm compared to the like cold outside air.
Yeah,
she,
is there a source of heat?
It doesn't look like it. It looks like there are some lanterns around the room, but nothing that would like trap in the warmth like this, especially with like how ramshackle a building this looks like.
Yeah, just as a passive comment. Hey, how do you keep it warm in here?
Brother Day watches over his followers. She like waves at you, and as she like takes her hand off, like where the pressure's being kept, you see like almost this ethereal, like flame-like hand keeping pressure on the wound. And the door kind of closes, leaving you sort of like bemused and cold once more in the
I didn't realize
night.
I was standing on the outside.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
She wouldn't let you inside.
Oh, she wouldn't. Okay.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, and
you were getting that impression just off like body language of how like she was blocking the door when she first looked out. Like she never like gave much room except for you, like when you passed the body to her. So.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But are you gonna head back to the pub or?
I am heading back to a pub. I was gonna stop at Solveig's before I met with them.
Okay.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be pretty short.
That's cool. You can head over.
Yeah, I just
like-
want to go inside.
Open the door. Everybody seems like jumpy. They like heads turn towards you before they see it's you and sort of like nod. Some eyes linger on you because they haven't seen that you're like alive yet. That word hasn't got to this part for some people. So
Yeah, I just want to go
People
right up to
wide-eyed
Solveig.
watching you go past. But yeah, you go up to Solveig at the bar. Boy, if you don't keep him away from here, I'm not liable to keep him alive. He's like cleaning a cup as he's talking to you, like basically like wringing this cloth like with anger into this mug.
If he listened to me, that might mean something, but you know I can't control him.
Do it by force if you have to use some fucking magics on him. I don't give a shit. I'm not in the mood.
I heard about what happened.
Hey, everybody's heard about what's happened. It's a small town. Nobody's fucking doing anything about it, though.
About that. I also heard what happened to the, It was the daughter of who?
Which
Finn's wife.
Oh, Finn's wife is the daughter of the Lord
Okay.
of the town. Bottle is his daughter, and apparently there's another person who's missing, who's
Okay.
Esmond's daughter. So
Okay. I investigated what happened to the Lord's daughter as well.
aye.
I at least know the cause. It's not good, but it's something.
Magics.
Bless you.
Magics, and I lower my voice. Something magical, and a man as well. Could be in town.
You're telling me we've got some sort of black wizard in the town?
No. No, I think the man may or may not be magical, but he's working with something that is very much a being of dark magic. Anyways, I wanted you to know we're finding answers. We're looking into it.
You haven't reported this to anyone.
We tried. The Lord's brother, I think, wasn't so fond of us looking at her body, trying to figure out what happened.
Fucking fram to cock! Like slams a fist on the table, and everybody's like attention drags towards you. I appreciate it, but right now, I don't need to think about this shit.
Short version, then. We're looking into it. We'll get to the bottom of it.
Bring my
That's it.
daughter back.
That's the plan. Yeah, and I take out 5 gold and I just put it on the counter. I'm sorry for Bertram.
I don't need your fucking gold. Just like sweeps it off the counter with a hand. Keep your money. Get my
I-
daughter back. Then I'll pay you.
Sorry if I offended. I turn around and I leave.
All right. Cool.
I'm sorry.
And,
Oh, good.
yeah. Sorry. You go.
I was gonna say I'm sorry to be a little errand boy. Can I go pick up those herbs from Aurelia?
Yeah, you can go to Marilia.
Yeah,
If you go to
that's what-
Marilia, I don't want to have another roleplay moment, but
We don't
basically
have
she will tell you that she did another basically test to see the distance of the item you're looking for, and apparently it's way closer to the town than it was before.
Not in the town, but close.
Yeah, like on the she said at one point it was on the outskirts, like a day ago.
Okay.
But that was when sorry, not a day ago, like an hour ago when she did the test. It was like on the outskirts, like not very far at all.
An hour ago.
Yeah, because she only left you like a few minutes ago, right? So
Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, I just want to get the herbs and then I'll go meet with the others.
yeah, cool. You can exchange them for like if you're getting the ones for the rituals, you can exchange them for any like price that I gave you previously. So
Yep, marked it off.
cool. And I think like back in the Whitewood Pub and Board, Bertram is sort of like sitting there. We like come back on Bertram's face as it's slowly swaying. And there's just sort of this awkward moment of like Farnby tapping the table and Ref kind of like looking between Bertram and Farnby. And this has been happening for maybe like 10 minutes. Just like awkward silence waiting for Jarren for this moment. And the doors swing open and everyone looks, and it's just another like commoner.
I wouldn't look. Bertram would just be
you're,
like,
towards. But yeah, like Jarren and Farnaby like look over at the door. Just another commoner, so they like go back to this sort of scene. Right. And the door swings open again, and it's Jarren walking in.
Brother!
Ah, that's him. Like Farnaby like waves to like sort of get your attention.
Yeah, I nod and I'll walk over.
Hey,
Hmm.
they are hunting that beast what first hunted us when we was coming back to town. A couple of weeks ago.
Oh, the fish wolf.
Yeah, the blackfish. What we was told it was called. Yeah,
It was following us.
All right.
followed us too. They're
And-
hunting.
You want a drink?
No.
Farnaby, like, looks at
I would like a drink.
You.
As I just
One
kind
more
of like
drink,
wave the one that's already done, put
Yeah.
it down.
I said one more drink, Bertram.
and
Like
he
tries to give you
saddened.
like a stern look.
What are you, my fucking keeper?
All right, one more drink it is.
Have a fucking backbone, goddammit.
He's already like rushing off.
Lucky you found someone willing to listen to you.
At least somebody knows something about respect. Something you two need to learn.
You are the last person I want to hear that from.
Hey, what do you mean, both of you? You're speaking nonsense.
Why the
between
fuck
them.
are you still in this town? I gave you both
Oh.
more than ample gold. Just see yourself somewhere nice, get some land somewhere. What are you doing here?
That was appreciated. But we came here for a reason.
I told you this place is gonna kill you. And just like I said, nobody listens to Bertram. But if you haven't noticed, the town has gone to shit. And it's going to keep getting worse. More people are going to die, including yourselves.
Unless things get better.
Things get better.
Here's your drink, Bertram.
I just grab it and like I give him a nice solid wink.
Yeah. Like puts two down for him and Ref as well.
Thank you, Barnaby.
Well, I'm not going to entrust my life to a man who can't stand up straight.
He's talking sense right now.
I think you should show a little bit more respect to people who have achieved great feats in the past.
You're damn right. I just
showed
go
him.
up and I just kind of lean on Farnby. You're
I
damn
showed
right.
him. I showed him respect in the past. More so than most, I'd think. He doesn't deserve it right now.
I don't know if that's fair.
Bertram's he's a great man. He's accomplished a great many things. He's slayed a great drake.
I don't know what that is.
Just even if he's got a bit of a drinking problem, that shouldn't be discredit all of his other.
I do not have a problem.
Of course,
I'd
Bertram.
like to indulge in
If
life
drinking
spider
were
things.
his only fault, I think I'd be alright with it. I just pull out a chair, finally sit down.
Then please, if you won't help him, help me. We have to do this.
I want to help him.
Aye.
Why are we chasing the Blackfish?
Because it's a monster. It could destroy the whole town.
Has it attacked the town?
Well, no.
No.
Has it attacked anyone?
Hey,
Creatures like that don't reside in this area normally. You would know that if you knew anything about this place.
I do know that.
So it could be connected somewhat to whatever's going on. I
Question.
want to kill it, see what's on the inside. Take a look.
Same question. Has it attacked anyone?
No,
We don't know.
I don't
not
think
that
it
I'm aware
matters.
of.
I mean,
Shouldn't that be suspicious as well? Something that dangerous and it hasn't hurt anyone?
all the more
As
reason.
far as we know.
Yeah.
Once I cut it open, I'll be able to tell you if it's attacked anyone.
Also, it's as far as I can tell, a beast. There's no logic in beasts.
Aye.
You'd be surprised.
What?
Beasts are smarter than you might think.
Isn't that why we call them beasts?
No. Anyways,
What time
We're
is
not
it right
after.
now, Ruben? In World?
Like mid to late afternoon.
Okay. Yeah, so holy shit, it is way too early for me to be this drunk.
Yeah, you started drinking at like midday. It's probably like
Yeah.
5 o'clock if this had clocks.
Well,
So yeah, more late afternoon.
if we're going to be looking for this beast, I suggest that we do it later.
why are we looking for this beast?
Because I goddamn said that we're going to look for
Funny. Ref, you know what we're chasing, or at least you have an idea of it.
Yeah.
It's not this blackfish.
Something else going on.
I doubt it, considering the last blackfish we saw was slain by some magical thing that I couldn't see.
It was.
What are they? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Bertram was there. Something was shooting fire at him from the sky when he found the corpse of that blackfish.
I remember now.
Well, if we sort this blackfish problem out, it'll be out of the way, and then we can focus on anything else. Yeah.
Right.
That makes no sense.
I think it kind of makes sense. If we're to be hunting anything outside the walls, these beasts are a liability to us. A danger. If we hunt
Yes.
them before they hunt us, that's an advantage we have.
No, because we're walking into its territory. Advantage for it. Also, what if we find it, we fight it, and we're weak, and then the thing we're actually chasing finds us?
Let's take the same thing the other way around. What if whatever you two are chasing comes upon, and then this thing attacks the town while we're away?
See, that's a thinking mind. However, I go back to the previous point. The thing we're chasing has attacked people, killed people. The thing you're chasing hasn't.
The thing we're chasing, if it was, would destroy the whole town in a day.
Which begs the question, with such an ample supply of food being the town for that beast, why hasn't it attacked?
Maybe it's not hungry yet.
This is not something I can turn myself with.
Or maybe, wait a minute, I remember something was told to us by Burton like decades ago. If a beast sometimes, something keeps it from hunting in places, like a bigger predator. What if the thing we're looking for is the bigger predator?
You mean the thing that killed the other one of them? I agree.
But if we don't kill the beast before we kill the bigger predator, then the beast will come into the territory once we've killed whatever it is we were looking for before.
Don't you think you establish yourself as the more dangerous predator if you kill the thing it's scared of?
I'm Ref. What?
I think you're thinking too much. Beasts don't think this much.
I don't think this much. My pride merits.
You said you found one. One of them was dead.
Aye. Dead. And now I'd like to make the other one dead, or however many more there are.
Well, what if the other one was a mate, or its parent or something?
Could be.
Could be.
Maybe that's what's keeping it away from the town.
Could be. But at any rate, perhaps I haven't made myself clear. With or without you pups, I'll be going off in the morning to track this thing down and to kill it. So if you would like to accompany me, make yourself useful, then I can deputize you. Give you partial authority of the wardens. Otherwise, stay out of my way and order a couple more drinks so I can think.
Keep your damn authority. If you want our help, just ask for it.
I don't need
Please.
your help. You should have left. You both
And you should be
left.
dead. Lots of things don't happen like they should.
Can't stand up, my. Yeah, like he just starts to like mumble as I stand up and just balance myself.
It's all right, Bertram.
It's fine.
Ruben?
We'll see you tomorrow. Please.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try my best to walk in a straight line. And like, there's like a group of people sitting at one table where I like go and I like ram into their table.
Yeah,
And kinda
Farley
like-
doesn't have the strength to stop you, so you sort of
Yeah.
like carry.
Yeah, and then I balance myself and like walk out as straight as I can out the door.
Yeah, you like pinball across the room to like
Yeah.
get over to the door. Farmby sort of like just gives one last sort of nervous look back at you guys before like nodding, pulling his sort of chin scarf up to his above his face, and then heading outside.
Brother, we gotta help him. He's gonna get himself killed.
Probably.
So why were you so stubborn?
Because he's so damn prideful.
But what's so wrong about that?
A lot, when it'll get you killed.
That's why we're here. We gotta help him.
Then why doesn't he ask us to help him?
He's too... You said it. He's too damn proud. He can't on principle. Come on. He needs us and you know it. He can't ask because he's too daft.
You know all this. And yet you still treat him as if he's some amazing person.
He's a father!
And I say that louder than anything else that I've said thus far. It's almost
Yeah,
shouting
you
it.
get like you do get like a couple looks, but nobody seems to be too perturbed.
Yeah.
In our past, was Bertram a more stand-up father type figure, or was he ever?
When you guys were kids, he was probably a lot more like both respected in the town and a lot more of like a father figure. You're not sure whether that's just your childhood tainting that or whatever. The only period where he was like super like leaving the town was a couple years before the famine hit, and then when the famine hit, he wasn't around. And then you didn't really see him until like you came back to the town.
Mhm.
So he was a pretty decent. He was probably like sort of the uncle who comes over every now and then, like gives you guys like presents, like a pat on the head, and like smiles.
I
at
would have
you
been the
and
guy
sort
that
of
would have
thing.
like carved you like wooden poised swords, and your mother would have been disapproving of that. But I would have like snuck them and been like, "Don't tell your mom," you know, like that sort of.
Hmm. Okay.
Mhm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can't blame you for wanting to help him. But whoever he is, he's not the man we once knew.
I don't know. I think he's still in there somewhere. And we can help him. We can. He can't do it alone. Any of it.
No. Can't.
Then why don't you want to help him? Principal?
No, because there are more dangerous things out there that I could use his help with.
Well, if we help him, he'll be able to help us.
We don't have time. That's why. The longer we wait, the more people are going to die.
Do you really think we can handle whatever it is that we're looking for alone?
I don't know. We find that artifact that I've been looking for, maybe. The alchemist told me it's close. Closer than it's ever been.
Why haven't we found it yet?
Says it's just outside of town.
I don't know. We should have found it already. I feel like we might
Why?
be spinning our wheels.
We went to one place,
Went to
brother.
where it should have been.
No, we went to where we knew it wasn't. We were told it wasn't there.
You're right. Then why are we looking for it now?
Why are or why aren't? Speak up.
Yeah, Jarren, you notice yourself actually like getting like there's something in your head that's just making you a lot less impatient with Ref than you usually are. Usually like you work with his poor memory and that sort of thing, and like you deal with like his bad grammar sometimes, but you're just like something in your head, possibly meeting Bertram, possibly like the things you've seen in the past days, you're just like don't have the same patience and sort of find
Yeah,
yourself.
this is intentional.
Yeah, good.
Just... we've too many things in front of us. We've got to decide wisely. You're right, we don't have a lot of time. But that means we've got to use it valuably.
I'm going to be as blunt as I possibly can. It pisses me off that he shows up out of nowhere and expects us to listen to him or do whatever it is his fancy. That's what pisses me off about him.
But he's got so much he has to worry about as well. We don't... I mean... I don't think I care as much as you about the town, but I care what you think, and so I go along with it. It's his job to care, it's his life. We don't have that burden to deal with. He's got a lot more on his shoulders.
That I wish you would act like it.
What?
And if you're cool, I think that's a good place to take a break.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Nice.
Sorry, it's just been like right on the time limit, and I
No,
thought that
perfect.
was like a good
That's fine.